No, it's just the asteroid blocking the sun.
Yeah. Let me think here. You know what? I'll just ask my bot.
There you go. Yeah, man. I mean, just look at all the intricate detail in the like in this Karak here that I'm scraping the hull off of. If you look at it, I mean, you got tubing and little looks like pumps and everything else in there, and the structure.
Wirings,
Yeah,
electrical wire.
like holy crap! It's like they made the wireframe and then populated the wireframe with a bunch of stuff and then put the skin over the outside. It must have been months to modeling all that.
Mm-hmm. According to Limbo GPT, Gavin Guthrie, a renowned concept artist for Star Citizen, has designed more than 20 spacecraft for the game. Some of the notable ships: the Gladius, the Ares, the Crusader, the Raft, and the Zeus. Right. The next Crusader ship, that is. Hinted to give off an Ares mini vibe. So there you go, the Zeus. I'll have to fact check that later.
So, anybody's froggy out there, you can buy me a Zeus for my birthday. It's in 7 days.
Hey,
Game, my Twitch name is a little different than my in-game name, but that's fine. We'll figure it out.
I saw your comment earlier, infantry. Apologies for not catching it in the moment. You said you had hernia surgery like 2 years ago. I have, obviously, I remember that conversation from earlier. Um, I have never had something like that, so I can only imagine. I imagine the recovery was rough.
Yeah, recovery sucks.
My son had a hernia, kind of like what you have now, Scotty, and only he got it in Marine Corps boot camp. And the recovery for him, he basically has a C-section scar from where they put everything back in place. And then the
Wow.
recovery time was 3.5 months.
Jeez.
And then to add insult to injury, because he had been in medical for so long, he was given a choice: either get an honorable under medical discharge before he even graduates boot camp, or start all over at training day 7.
Jeez.
And when he called and asked me about it, I said, well, you're an adult. The choice is yours, but you aren't a Marine yet.
That is insane.
And so he started all the way back at training day 7.
That's crazy. Infantry said too that they had theirs for 7 years before surgery and it ripped through their abdomen. Jeez. What's the most common cause of hernias? I've known many people to have them. I don't
um,
really
overstrenuation of muscles,
got it.
or sometimes you have like um a small defect in your abdomen that you can get from birth, where it leaves this little pocket between two of the muscles, and you can usually get
Mm,
a hernia through that.
Yeah, that makes sense. As most of the people that have had it, it's been like they got it at the gym or something that I know.
Yeah, if you're doing anything that flexes your abdomen a lot, like in the entire group of muscles in your midsection, if you strain through them hard enough, you can actually like put enough pressure around your intestines that it'll just find the weakest point and pop a section of it out in order to make up for
Do you
everything.
know whenever that begins? Like whenever the first onset of that? Is it pretty obvious? Or
You'll know it's gonna happen when it feels like someone stabbed you in the gut with a knife.
Yeah, I was
okay,
gonna say you'll feel it.
Like
got it.
it'll literally in that specific spot where that opening creates, it'll feel like you got stabbed because there's two groups of nerves that go in between those muscles to have like full activation of your abdomen, um, that are like ever so slightly touching, and they'll separate when that happens because they're no longer touching each other, but they're so used to it. You'll feel them separate, and it literally just feels like getting stabbed.
Got it. Well, I hope I never feel that. I'm gonna try to be careful if I'm lifting heavy things. Jeez. Whew.
With your back.
Infantry
My
has
son
on the
got
belly
his.
button. Had his on his belly button. Wow. That
Yeah,
sounds rough.
that's where I have mine too. An umbilical. It's called an umbilical hernia.
You'll know you'll get a bulge, and I've heard it feels super gross if you have to push anything back in. Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah, my subabdominal is on my right side, and it sits just above my hip, and it's like the last corner section basically of my intestine. And it'll, if I take too hard of a hit to my stomach, it'll pop out, or if I drink coffee for whatever reason, it makes that particular section swell up a lot. And then when it pops out, I literally have to put my hip to a wall and then roll over it and pop it back in because I can't even do it with my hand. It's so painful.
Oof. That's awful. Sorry.
There's only two times I had to do it myself. One of them was in BCT, and another one was on my third year.
To be a human is hard. Jeez. That's brutal. I cannot even imagine. I don't have a high tolerance for pain. I'll be the first person to tell you that. So,
I have
Adrenaline
an
is an amazing thing.
I have an extremely high tolerance for pain.
I'm a wimp, okay? Pain. I hate pain. I
Well,
try to avoid it.
I worked construction most of my life. We were in a hurry to finish the job. It was getting close to quitting time, and I was in a hurry cutting this saw. I was cutting this board, and I wasn't paying attention. I literally cut the end of my finger almost off.
oof.
The only thing that held it on was the cuticle. And what did I do? I went down, I got the toilet paper and the duct tape, and I wrapped it up, and I went back up, and we finished work.
Jeez.
And then I went to Walmart, and I bought some hydrogen peroxide, some iodine, and some gauze, and went to the bar, because the bar that I used to frequent had a lounge in the back where they'd have picnic tables, and you'd have like barbecues and stuff out there. And I went back there and sat on one of the picnic tables and pulled my end of my finger apart with my bone hanging out, and took a sip of beer and put all the pieces back together again.
Mm.
See, I have an extremely high tolerance for pain.
Infantry said, yeah, the doctors pushed it back in and hurt like crazy. I have a mesh now, so I have to be careful. I don't even know what a mesh is.
A mesh is it's literally a piece of wire mesh that he has on the inside of his abdomen, like behind the muscles, in order to stop it from breaking through. But
Wow.
if he strains it too hard, his abdominal muscles will literally crush the mesh and cause an opening. And if his hernia goes through it, then he'll
Then it'll
suffer
tear.
internal bleeding.
Yeah, because it'll tear the
It'll tear the intestinal wall.
Exactly. That's it.
That's crazy. So just be careful lifting things is what I'm hearing? Like, Jeez.
Anytime an old person like me says you'll regret that when you get older, you frickin' will.
I think I should knock on wood to say this. I think I've avoided it because I've never really been big into weightlifting. I am more of a cardio guy than anything. But that's probably the only reason I've been, because I'm very active. But I work a very sedentary job, and most of my exercise comes from cardio. I do some strength training, but it's more like calisthenics. Like this week, I've been doing like planks and push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. No like formal like weightlifting. Maybe some dumbbells, low 15 pounds max. You guys have got me scared now. I don't think I'm gonna go up on my weight anytime soon.
Well, and when I was your age, or actually younger, because I got out of the Marines when I was 24. But I mean, I was lifting 200. I was bench pressing. I was bench pressing 310 pounds. I weighed 235. I mean, ran 15 miles every other day. So I mean, it all depends on what you do. I mean, some people's bodies can handle weight and stuff better than others. But there just
Yeah.
comes a point in time where your body says, "F you, you're done."
Yeah. I mean, age is age, regardless of how you spin it. Lift with your legs, Fat Cat says. Infantry says they lifted and did a lot of lifting in the army, so it caused it. That's very similar to the story that Davari said about his son.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if anybody's ever watched a Marine Corps boot camp video, but they have what's called the Stairway to Heaven, and it's railroad ties that are spaced. I think up near the top, they're like almost 6.5, 7 feet apart. And he was going over that the last time he had to, because you have to run it the week before graduation. He was a week before graduating Marine Corps boot camp. He went over the top and ruptured as he was coming over the top of that.
No. Like the
So he
last
literally
thing.
he literally got stuck 150 feet in the air. They had to get ropes and pull him down and all kinds of stuff. It was
That sucks.
all right. This
Be
looks
that
dumb.
close.
The shitty part was he was in medical and
Oh my God.
watching his platoon march to the parade deck to graduate while he was being prepped for his hernia surgery.
Jeez. I just spent all that time trying to get that RMC, and my filler station's been full for I don't know how long. Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
reposition and crack this thing.
Right.
What, the big ship?
Yeah, it's pretty
Dude, it's
much
not
clean.
anywhere. Salvage isn't anywhere close to done.
Oh, it's definitely close. Which side are you looking at?
Not the same side as you. Where I'm at, there's like loads right here.
I thought we've been all around that. Maybe we haven't.
No,
I
you
can
guys have
see
been missing
some.
all kinds of shit. I did like the entire lower half of the other side, and now I'm picking away this side.
Well, I'd left the lower half because Limbo was supposed to get that, but he got out chasing your ship down, I guess.
Yeah, that's
There's
probably
some
what
right here in front of this wing that I can see, but it's kind of small for me to. I mean, I could get it if I was on that side of the ship, but I can't sit in that seat.
Yeah, I think servers kinda
Still the only
crying.
ones on the server. I'm looking now.
Yeah, cause my cargo is just floating in the air, man. It's not snapping.
There's more people here now. Unless those are from
I got a
earlier.
code. I got a code 30. I got a 30K.
Oh, it stinks. You got a 30K. How are we still here?
No, the actual 30K, not the server 30K, the one where you get actually kicked out.
Okay.
I can't reach that part up there where I just was. Yeah, Scotty, you're a little closer than I am back here on this thing. You can see a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the value of having both Vulture and Reclaimer. Vulture gets in closer.
Well, I also don't always run with my lights on, so it allows me to watch the the heat path, and see where there's like little spots that I missed.
Yeah.
It's like this whole spot back here I can hit, but it's not going anywhere. It glows, but nothing goes away.
I have to relaunch my launcher because I can't even get back. My return to server doesn't have a button.
Yeah, the Vulture is definitely the finesse salvaging ship. The Reclaimer is just kind of like the I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out salvage ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, a Karak takes longer than I thought it would.
I think the Vulture should be able to dock our hoppers on the Reclaimer, to be honest.
Somebody rotating the ship.
No, I'm rotating the Reclaimer.
Oh, somebody nudged the ship.
I probably
Because
bumped
now
it
It's rolling
by
now.
accident. Yeah, I probably bumped it by accident. I didn't get a collision alert, though. That's weird. Normally I get a collision alert. Can you stop the ship by chance, Tamari, with your tractor beam?
Huh. It's making me create a new character. What?
Was there a patch update? Maybe it just hasn't hit us yet. There was a launcher update today. That could be it, possibly.
Yeah, but that hit like hours ago.
Yeah. Well, I just, Grix, what's your location again? Are you East Coast?
I'm East Coast.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know where Grix is at.
All right, the ship's moving. Watch your Vultures. I'm trying to stop it, and it's not going to stop. I hit it with my tractor beam and it pulled it.
Oh, Grix is having net problems. Okay.
It'll come back up here in a second, so watch yourselves. Well, I stopped it from spinning. It's gonna come back up and it's gonna bounce around here for a little bit till it finally centralizes.
Okay, I'll grab it, Grix.
Vari, you are blinding, man. You hurt my eyes.
Problem is, if I let this go before it stops, it's just gonna go shooting off in that direction. So I gotta wait till it stops.
All right, Grix. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good night.
Yeah, thanks, Grix. We appreciated all your help.
Have a good one, Grix. Take care of yourself.
Get yourself a Hull A. Yeah, I think grabbing this with the tractor on this thing was a bad idea. This is gonna bounce around for a while.
I mean, it's better than what it was doing. At least it's somewhat stabilized.
And it will slow down, you know, just like on a pendulum. It'll go back and forth a little bit, but it'll eventually centralize.
Feel like I can maybe get 2 more SCU out of this.
Landing gear down.
Looks like it's almost stopped. As long as nobody bumps it again.
Oh, so close to 2 SCU, 1.5. Come on. Oh, this spot will probably do it.
Oh, Navarre, I'm like 55 meters from you.
Yeah, I was gonna get up and move, but I saw your ship there. It's like, I'll just sit here and light a cigarette and wait for a minute. And I already smacked Limbo out of the way earlier.
Yeah.
I am moving now. I'm gonna go start on Grix's little ship here.
Yeah, we need to grab his RMC. Oh shit. You're right below me. Do not go up. Whoops, wrong button.
Yeah, I see. Kind of like threading the needle between you and Scotty here.
Yeah, I think we're about ready to crack this thing. Just trying
Whenever
to
you
get
guys
to
tell me we're done, I can just turn around and munch away.
I'm just trying to get to 3 SCU. I've got 2.8. Just trying to find little spots to get 3 full boxes. I thought I was only
Well,
going to
you
be able to
come-
get 2.
you can come work on Grix's vulture. It's over here. He's brought it out here for us to scrape and crack anyways, because he was going to come help us unload, but he had issues.
All right.
And we still have my Corsair out there to munch up to and strip.
Yeah, we probably need to. I mean, if I'm gonna help with the unloading, we probably just need to crack and move on.
His
It's-
ship is shields are on, so I can't scrape that one.
Okay. Um, what's
I
the
mean, I can blow the
fastest?
cargo hold open. I got scatters on.
Well, yeah.
How much room do you have on your vulture, Scotty?
After I make my current load, probably not a lot.
Okay. What's the easiest way to do this? I guess just send the elevator down, Davari, and I'll unload, and then I'll grab Grix's cargo as well.
Okay. Let me.
I'm gonna
How
see if I
about
can
here?
at least get this to 10.
I'm not gonna do the open all doors things again.
Good call.
Because that kind of sucked last time.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't have if I would have realized, hey, that door's open, and had me throwing shit all out into space.
I know, right?
About 60 SEUs with RMC just floating around in space.
Mm-hmm. I'm flying with mouse and keyboard briefly, and that is very different. Once you switch to sticks, it's really hard to do anything fly-wise. Do everything else with mouse and keyboard. All right.
I'm calling the elevator now again.
There. I wanted to get my 10.
Only problem is I'll have to write it down and help because I'm stuck unless I go fly back up through the airlock.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I got 2 Havocs. I could totally blow his door open. Should I?
I did not position this well.
Oh.
Grab
Oh,
that.
that was a good crack.
Do they make a really loud noise for you too?
Yes.
I don't feel like they used to do that. It's really cool.
What, cracking your back?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a ship that you cracked. My bad.
No.
Hmm.
No, I cracked my back and I fell every second of it. I need to go back in my ship for a second and drink something. I'm at 3% and didn't even realize it.
All right, Davari. I've got a lot of boxes coming your way, so just kind of get them set down. They ain't gotta be perfect. How much more do you have room for up there? You take about 4 or 5 more.
Oh yeah, easy.
All right. Give me a box.
All right, that should be it. I'm gonna go unload his cargo. Did you get that shot open, Scotty?
No, I kept asking if I should, and no one gave me an answer.
I didn't hear a
Right.
question. I just heard you said you could blow it open. Go for it.
I said I could. I said I could. Is that what we want? And then
Yeah.
no one answered.
Yeah,
Get
go
it.
for it.
Right now, I'm dealing with my boxes. I'm printing boxes because I got like a lot of them.
I will try to open it the manual way, and if that doesn't work,
Holy moly! Everything down here shifted.
did it? Are you good?
Yeah, just
Why
4
does this
SCU
tax
cargo
meme suck
boxes.
so bad?
4 SCU cargo boxes are everywhere.
Right. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Just hoping. Oh, bummer. Hoping he left his canopy open over here. Worth a shot. I've never seen so many vultures in one spot.
All right. I'm gonna blow doors open now.
All right, I'm just hovering above you, kind of off to your left, so just be careful if you maneuver at all.
Yep. Ah.
You good?
Need to. Is there anything behind me?
No. You're clear.
I have to play selective, I think.
All right, there it is. That's so simple. Thanks.
The cargo grid is in game for a reason.
Really?
When you start flipping around in your ship, the cargo gridded cargo does the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah, probably. There's still about eight in the hopper. You want to just turn her? Well, you don't have room, so probably just
No,
help
I
turn
got
the
no
boxes.
room. I'm full.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my cargo holds completely empty.
Yours is empty.
Yeah, we've got room in there.
I just about mated with your ship. Yeah, you got nothing in there. Do you want to yeah, bring them to the edge and I'll grab them. I'll load
Right.
them in. I can't grab any of these. Yeah, I can't grab them.
Weird.
Try spacewalking
Oh
them.
shit. Is it because it's his property?
Yeah, because he left his ship here before he fucking.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh
How
wait,
does
you
how
were
do
just moving them.
pirates? Well, it lets me move it from the hopper. That's it. It doesn't let me do
The
them.
only way we can get it out is we have to soft kill it.
Uh,
Which I mean, if we soft kill it, we can still salvage it and everything.
wonder if I walked.
It's
I
just
wonder if
gonna
I
be a little less.
turned off his shields. That would trick the system. We
I
try.
don't think it will. But I'm gonna get ready to open fire on this thing if I need to.
Right, he is mining. Yeah, he's an SCM. We switch him to nav. That will help. That'll help you anyway if this doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right for his top section. I'll wait for you to get out though.
Yeah, just want me to tractor his ship. That's annoying. All right, go for it. I really hope this explosion doesn't hurt me.
I really wish this wasn't so fucking slow.
Yeah, those guns are.
And I can get in the turrets of this thing. I can.
This is such a Star Citizen situation. Buddy's internet dies. Trying to help him get his cargo. His ship is the biggest problem you've dealt with all night. It's just so funny.
Well, besides my seat.
Oh yeah, your seat would be number one issue tonight for sure.
All right, I'm gonna let you deal with the turret. I'm gonna save mine in case we gotta blow any more cargo holds open. Because I think I'm the only one with havocs.
Oh, I think we're going back to unload after this.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna
Yep.
keep firing then. You know what? He can still do it. You turned off his shields, right?
I did. He's in nav mode. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start filling my tank.
Hey, there you go. That's so cool to watch from third person or first person.
And just watch me rip him apart.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Too
detail.
high to shoot him. I
Put it
gotta have to
into-
drop down a little bit.
Too bad self-destruct wouldn't
If I get
soft kill him.
deadbolts on here, I'll blow them up real fast, but I'm too high. I gotta go down a little more.
Yep. That's interesting. Why is the hopper not ejecting? I have... Oh, I see. 0.6 and 0.4.
Be careful that you shoot him and not one of us.
Yeah, the ship that's being salvaged, please. Where is Davari?
He's like right underneath you.
I'm here.
Oh, you know the big white light down there?
Yeah,
the big,
you know
the big fat shit below you.
the sun.
The sun. Yeah.
I am the light.
It's so frustrating. I really wish I could get that cargo. It's right there. It's right there. The pirate? Do pirates have to deal with this every time?
Alright,
Yes.
so as far as I'm aware from pirating, you just soft kill the ship and it gets you access to the cargo.
Wow. Should just be
Everybody
able to
clear?
steal it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really clear. I'm kind of taking him apart right now.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's all I needed. Took what, 2 shots?
8.
Well, these are deadbolts, by the way. Deadbolt 5s. You wouldn't think I'd outfit my ships with anything else besides, maybe attritions, but only if there was deadbolts too.
Can you still salvage it like that, Scotty?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, as long as it's soft killed, you can take all the cargo, you can salvage it, you can munch it, you can do whatever you want.
I haven't done such atrocities to another player ship before, so I would not know. Well, that's not true. I've killed other players, I just don't normally do it with stealing their cargo in mind. Or Grix.
I have only done it to abandoned ships that have a code on them, like his did,
Yep.
that have had the shields on. I just wish this turret was closer to the bridge. Kind of a pain
Yeah.
in the ass.
Thing is, though, I'll just have to... Well, I'm so sorry. It's really hard with this tractor beam to not move it.
Would you
I don't
grab
think-
me?
No, I grabbed
Or did you
the...
grab-
Yeah, it didn't move it much, though.
Oh, I can
It-
throw that thing around in this thing.
Yeah, it defaults to, like, if you're not on a box, it'll try to salvage or move the ship. I think it's moving ever so slightly.
It stopped.
I feel like I have to go further every time, though. I go down there. I guess that's a failsafe, but I really feel like for reals, or maybe it's like a griefing mechanic that they've purposely put that way, but it just seems kind of weird that you have to soft death a ship to steal their cargo. Like, I kind of like the idea of going in undetected, clearing out a reclaimer, and them never noticing it. Not really my game style, but I think you should be able to do that.
All right, I am deploying the claw.
So weird to me that we soft death this ship, but the hopper still works.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is going to be 271 SCUs. We might want to empty this.
There's something really nerve-wracking about being in this ship while you're salvaging it.
I'm just watching the stream, all the sparks flying and shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to crack this, but I won't be able to suck it all up until I'm going to fill up, and then I'll go down and empty the hopper, I guess. Yeah, it's empty. I would reposition your Vulture, dude. You're a ways away from that thing.
There's only 3 boxes left. I would, but there's literally only 3 boxes left to grab. It's because I moved it slightly. definitely would, though, if I had more to do. As I say that, I regret it more and more.
I think I'm too far away to fracture. I'm gonna have to get closer.
Honestly, I could probably grab him from more of a distance by just going straight down and then going straight back up. All right. Where are we at with the heading out? Davari.
I had to reposition to fracture this, and then we're gonna have a full hopper.
Yeah.
I was ripping it apart until he until he tears it a new one.
Say that one more time.
I'm ripping it apart until he tears it a new one.
Oh, okay.
I'm literally just waiting on him to fracture it.
I don't think it's gonna do it because my hopper's not empty. Which
It
I
should
don't see
just-
why, because it's shows
fill it
power
up.
on, shows 271.7 SCU, but that's red.
Right. Closed that up. I'm gonna move closer to the reclaimer so I can hop on.
There you go. Y'all should be able to see what I'm looking at now if you look on Discord. So the power on is red, even though the fracture field is going, and it's at 271.7 SCU, but it's red as well. And there should be a bar that fills up, and it's not filling up. I don't know why.
I ain't got no clue.
And I imagine I know it sounds silly, but you did left click, right?
Yeah. If you look, that's how come the fracture field is blinking over there where it says field mode.
Yeah. It's
And I
weird.
can look and see little like heat waves emanating off it, but it's not fracturing at all.
Maybe cycle. Excuse me. Cycle it.
Move.
It's very weird.
There. Gonna bring it a little closer to you to see if it helps. Is the head of the arm where you're looking, or?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to fracture the big guy. I thought you were trying to fracture
Yeah.
this one.
No, I wouldn't have an issue fracturing that.
It's weird though.
Yeah, you're not too close, are you?
No,
Shouldn't
the
matter,
closer you
should
are,
it?
the better it is, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. That's very weird. I can try to.
I've got out of the seat, I've turned it off, I've turned it on, I've undeployed it, I've redeployed it. Well, is supposed to be able to fracture any ship in the game, but I guess it can't fracture a Carrack. Maybe because it's bigger than my hull to hold, but I don't know.
I'm gonna go try to unload it a little bit. We'll see.
Aye.
Just remember I am right below you, so do not go down whenever we leave.
Yeah, I was just gonna try and back up, and maybe if I lose a little SCU, yeah, I see you. Here, go down right in front of that claw. Let me close it on you.
Oh,
We'll see
hopefully
this
that
time.
elevator doesn't hit my ship. I don't think it will.
I'm gonna try backing up a little bit because it'll get a negative, and I won't get 271 SCUs.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Branch.
Nope, it ain't gonna do it.
Damn. Well, worst case, we just fracture his ship. We fracture Grimm's ship. I mean, this big guy gave us a lot of scrap, so it's not a total loss.
Yeah, but I'm just upset because they said this ship can fracture any ship in the game. Well, it obviously can't.
There's no reason why it shouldn't. I would test that again. It's the exact same thing. It'd just be a fluke. I am emptying your hopper, though. You should be below almost below the amount that would fill it up.
Well, I am about to add a vulture to it, which won't be much, though. But I went over too far. Man, sometimes I hate this ship. Doing it by myself. It's a pain in the ass. But I'll still be able to fracture the vulture from here. See, now it's cycling up. I can hear it. And there it goes. Yeah, it's literally going to be like 4 SCU.
Okay. Getting there.
You know you're leaving a ship here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta get back and want to help unload, so.
I'm not going anywhere. I was just trying to reposition for that Carrack, but I ended up smacking it and sending it off into space.
Oh, fun. Oh, I have no idea what's happening in pop culture infantry. What's going on? Kind of live underneath a rock on that stuff. Oh, I had no idea. I hope that I wish I don't know what to say. It's late. But I do think that there's probably varying opinions on any sort of what do you call it? Person that does something illegal that gets arrested. Yeah, that's awful. I feel like that kind of person should be in jail. But that's me just hearing what I'm hearing in Twitch chat, so take that as a grain of salt. It's not a formal opinion. I have not done my research on what is going on in the world on that. So, but as a general statement, if somebody's doing those things, they should be in jail. Uh, yeah. Yep.
Let me come back and give you a hand. Man, talking about cardio, imagine having to run back and forth like this if it was in real life. I mean, like 600 yards from one end to the other.
Yeah, I would probably go to salvage hill hold because I've got a lot of RMC kind of at that. Oh, that's crazy. Infantry, I had no idea. What else do we have to do out here? Do we need to do anything else? Is that going to let us fracture that Karak, or is it just kind of a lost cause?
It's a lost cause.
Okay. Scared to jump down there. I'm gonna go get my cargo on the elevator. That way we can just take your ship back. Come on. Actually, before I do that, how was the experience with the 1SU boxes? Would you suggest just not doing that again? Putting them on the elevator? Was it fine?
It's all right. There's plenty of room.
Yeah. I think it might be exit ship. That is not exiting ship. I pressed the wrong button. Yes, I did. Did you reposition?
Yes, I did.
Alright.
I was going to move around to try and get a different angle on that Karak, and I ended up knocking it off into space, so I just said fuck it and came down here.
I was like, there's no way I flew this far away.
Sorry, I thought I got you closer.
Oh no, you're fine. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I've like packed myself into this cargo hold. I got the other way. You know, you think you park in a good spot, and then you don't. Yeah, that's decent enough. You call that out next time.
Sorry. Sorry. I forgot you were down there.
That's okay. I'll go ahead and toss these to you. One of the ones I have. I was like, why is it closing? I'm sorry. I just hit you in the head with that ball. My bad. We'll just call that payback for, you know.
For sucking you up into the ship.
Yeah. Alright, here's one more. Try to get it past you. Yes, Sarah. Yes, exactly. The Star Citizen concussion. We'll just call it that. Exit ship. I've only got like 6 or more boxes or something, so just be a second. Be a wee moment. How you doing, Sarah? What are you up to?
Man, I can tell that we're not planning to pack this as full as we possibly can. Because this is about as haphazard packed as I've ever seen anything.
Yeah.
Is the event still going on near Seraphim Station?
It was. I don't
sure.
know if it still is.
It probably is, because we've been the only people on this server for a while, I think. So nobody's probably been contributing to it. Hey, Bone Salesman. How are you doing? Just double checking real quick. I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything on my hopper. Yep. No full SCUs in my hopper. So I'll leave this guy behind. Alrighty. Oh, fuck. You walked right in front of that. Surprised it didn't hurt you.
Yeah, I saw it coming just as I stepped there. It's like, oops.
Honestly, we could just
Yeah.
leave these on the elevator. Think about it.
Yeah, we could, because we're gonna have to move him back there again.
Yeah. Yeah, Dyer, you got the cargo. You got the cargo, you just got the cargo bug clearly. We want to go to Hab.
You gonna fly your ship back, or?
No. No, I'm gonna try to get to your hangar as quick as possible so I can help you unload.
Yeah, I left the Corsair here too.
Where are we going?
Orison's the closest. We'll just go there.
Every once in a while I have a really long stream. Just kinda vibe with it. I don't know, what is this?
6 hours.
No.
Almost
almo-
8. Damn.
Almost 8. Okay, well. Ladder says you must become one with ship. Ladders are
Ladders
so
always
weird
do
in
that.
this game. Can you see me, Davari?
Where are you?
I'm like inside.
Like
I'm
you're
like,
bugged between the ladder and the wall.
you give it a second, you'll see where I am on stream. I'm like in the wall.
I have never seen that. Well, if you hold on, we'll be at Orison soon.
Yeah. I just wonder if you like shot at the wall, if it looked like a combat log, that'd be funny. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll come back.
What a weird situation. You guys ever notice the forehead
what
wrinkles?
ladder is that? Is that the one going up to the turret, or?
It's like the manual way to get down instead of taking the ladder or the elevator. You go right instead of left when you get to that elevator, that lift.
I see you, 12.5 meters below me.
Yeah, hide and seek. You'll never find me.
The ultimate hide and seek player.
I thought that was the dead blonde in the closet.
Nope, I'm very much alive. Just one with the walls.
The 1996 hide and seek champion.
I'm surprised you took the risk and came down there. Wow. You've been taking
But
a
now
lot
I
of
can't
risks
see you at
tonight.
all. Oh, there you are. I would shoot at you, but I don't have a gun.
Oh my gosh.
How in the hell did you get back there?
Can I don't know, I just glitched into the ship. Can you just like walk up to the wall and start punching? Health is 60%. I don't think you're hitting me. Oh, I got stunned.
And
Alright,
you
that
limboed
worked.
out.
I think that worked. Hopefully I won't come back in the wall. That's my goal. I always like to try it, you know? We'll see.
You're
doesn't-
just bouncing up and down right now.
Okay, well that means it's doing something. Maybe it'll do enough to get me debugged.
Look on Discord and watch yourself. 'Cause
Oh,
I
look,
got
I'm
you
fine. There we
Oh, there you
go.
are. Hey, all right. Let's not do that again.
And now, chat, you have learned something. You did not know how to do that. Combat log actually can help you.
I was amazed I was able to punch you behind the
Loined.
ladder in the
You
wall.
loined. You loined. It is late. That is what has happened. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Or rescind Inya. Desper Babbage. Take me home. Immediately runs into my ship. That's funny. What did I say earlier? Don't go down. I parked right where I was earlier and you went down.
Actually, I didn't go down. I just swung around. My ass into my ship hit you.
That's fair. That's fair. This guy. This guy. No, you're making it weird, Ender. It's too weird now. Yeah, nice cozy bed in the clouds on Orison, snuggled up to a C2 plushie. Yes, don't make it weird.
What makes it weird was until I started swinging around, I couldn't even see frickin' Orison come up on my screen.
I just saw Sarah's GIF in the Legend Lounge in Discord. And there's like hidden messages. We can have private DMs with the bot. Just remember, I see everything. I see everything. You will not be able to have a parasocial relationship with Limbo GT. It's not gonna GPT. It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It will only remember things you say to it for a short period of time. It's not gonna turn into like a weird situation like the movie Her. Or anything like that.
It was a pretty good movie.
It was good, but it was weird. I do encourage non-private conversations with Limbo GPT though, as much as possible, so other people can benefit from what you've seen. That is why those will be tied to subscription tiers in the future.
Just to reassure you, the only time I've crashed a big ship on landing is when I'm tired and I've been at the game for a long time.
Oh no. Oh no.
In other words,
Oh
you're gonna die.
no. Oh no. I have sticks. You don't? You want to switch? You want to switch? Puts it in. Well, no, Davari doesn't use cruise, so
No, I don't ever cruise.
is it just a personal preference thing, or you just kind of don't know how it works?
Oh, I know how it works. It's just in the game that shouldn't be mentioned. If you did that, you generally got killed.
So it's a habit. This is a really epic song for a landing into Orison.
Because you can literally in that game set your route and set it cruise control, and it'll automatically align you and warp to your different jump points. And if you do that, you generally end up dying
Oh,
because somebody will gank you and kill you.
got it. Was that
Because you
game as
come
pretty as
in
this?
like, yeah, well, I haven't seen it in the new computer, but it was on my laptop. Yeah. Imagine this game with it was literally 82 different systems you could travel to and do stuff in. We all had planets and asteroid belts and
Nice.
stations and everything else. This ship is slow, but it is even worse in Atmo.
Yeah, it is. Are we there yet?
I
Oh, this
take
is
a
a
long
vibe
sullen
change.
silence as a no.
Or he's about to crash. Could be one of those two things.
Yeah, both are not bad options.
I don't know that I trust this approach. You have to slow down an approach, you immediately get 10 to 20 points deducted. How many points should we deduct, guys? How many points should we deduct, chat? The approach at first was a solid like 90, 95 to
5 points per
100%.
collision.
I mean, I think you lose. You immediately lose 30 points if you collide with anything. Oh, you need to go faster. Strafe right. Go fast. Oh, this is going to be really bad. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to recall it. How'd recall it? All right. Approach and landing, a solid 0%. Fly back out of Atmo and re-approach. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. Don't do that. Digital goes well. How are you doing? We do have to give Davari a little bit of slack, though. I mean, he's only been playing this game for what, a month and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are digital. We're unloading and then calling it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna wrap stream before we unload. Haven't made up my mind yet. What's a good assembly line for unloading this thing? Was this large or extra large, Davari?
Extra large.
Atlas could work. I think the hangar just looked smaller from that angle, Bone Salesman.
Well, mouse and keyboard landing a big ship after a long time in space. And I have the options to restock fuel, which means we're not going to get
Oh god.
Any hangar issues.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the current challenge. That's exactly what we're about to do. Digital.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Especially if you have people with you to help.
Except I think I took all the atlases out of here. Actually, my gray one might be here.
That would be ideal. Faster way to get the cargo out. Yeah, for the most part, Ender. Nope. That's only if it's snapped. We have many boxes that are not snapped. Many boxes.
Like the call button for the elevator to go up to the other deck has a spray painted arrow pointing to it.
What if you sell the stacked? Will the rest stay? I think your question is, do we need to unload the stuff that's snapped? Is that what you're asking? Because no, we could unload the non-snapped and then auto-unload the rest. I think that's your question.
I call that elevator. Is it gonna jack you up?
Give me 1 second. Trying to get what I can on here without bugging too much.
I can just go down the other elevator and be waiting for it to come down.
Okay, that works. So it seems like it might be easier to snap and sell several times opposed to trying to unload a reclaimer. Guess Davari would know the answer to that.
I've always unloaded it. I haven't never trusted that auto unload bull stuff.
It works pretty well. I've done it. I did it actually on a reclaimer. So I didn't want to unload every box, so I just took off the ship what I could take off the ship, and then left everything else snapped. All right. Getting a little too experimental on this elevator.
How many boxes can you stack? You can actually stack higher than that, but
I'm sure I can, but you know, I glitched into a wall and my chin was a wall, so it would be nice if we could call one of those atlases up from a freight elevator.
yeah, it would be, but I don't think I left one here. I'm running around looking.
Yeah, there's a lot of opinions on that. Digital. Seems like they're really trying to like box you into certain tractor beams. Since the Atlas is here now. Or at least. Hey Ecto, welcome in. How you doing? Wonder if it would be faster if I just... It's actually kind of painful that we didn't think about this in advance. Having atlases here, ready to go. Nothing, I don't think anything's ever going to be perfect. Would not use the word perfect in any sort of MMO.
In our defense, we hadn't originally planned this. This was something to schedule for a future event that we just kind of wandered into.
That's fair. That is fair.
Because in a perfect world, yes, I would have had an atlas here, and we would have had more people, and
Yeah, yeah. Not. I mean, I've flown low to the ground, but would I say that I have spent a lot of time low flying? Probably not. I was low flying a. Yeah, it's not the ship to low fly, but I was low flying a Argo SRV earlier. I was probably like, I don't know, not super low, low as I could get comfortably. I want to low fly my Peregrine. That would be fun. You can milk anything with nipples, Flocka. Every time somebody says you can enter, you can do something, you can anything. You can do something with anything, really. I always think of that quote from Meet the Parents. Robert De Niro. What a movie. What an
a-hole in real life.
Have you met Robert De Niro? That's cool. Or maybe it's not cool.
I actually told him I'd kick his ass.
Oh, really? This sounds like a story.
No, not really. He's just actors think they're all that in a bag of chips, and it's like, you know what? You can even bring your bodyguards. Just bring more stretchers for them. Him and Robert Conrad are in about the same category.
Yeah.
The story with him was he did Baba Black Sheep back probably about the time y'all were born, and he ended up coming to after 3.5 years. I had to lap move. Long story, but I wanted to play with airplanes. Well, he was a World War II fighter pilot in Baba Black Sheep for VMFA 214, which happened to be, we had the modern day equivalent of that squadron on our base. And so for their anniversary, he showed up because he played their commander in the TV series. Okay. And he's sitting there surrounded by Marines. Any one of us could thump him in the ground like a tent peg because he's like 4'10", 4'11". I don't even think he breaks 5 feet. And he's sitting there with this attitude like he's going to do something. I'm like, I don't know if you ever seen the old Duracell commercials he did where he put a battery on his shoulders and knock it off, I dare you. Well, that's the attitude he has in real life. It's like, dude. And I got right in front of him. I ripped up his autograph picture he just signed for me. I threw it back in his face. I said, you just don't know who you're fucking with. And I turned around and walked away.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I've always been, not to say that Robert De Niro falls into this category, but I kind of have this thing where I don't meet my heroes. I just don't want to. Because they're...
And he's that same kind of douchebag with that same kind of attitude.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit taller, but not much.
Yeah.
I think all these actors that play these badasses on TV shows, they're all short little fuckers. It's funny.
No snap on the elevator, no digital.
Like Tom Cruise was only like 5'1". Robert De Niro's pretty short. Robert Conrad, I don't think even broke 5 foot. What's that Mexican guy's name? Always plays the bad guys.
I don't know.
Trujillo. He's like 5'2".
Hey, Scotty, what are you up to? You here? Don't think Scotty's here.
Scotty's been at 11.5 kilometers since I started throwing boxes.
Got it.
I'm already here. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, he's here.
Okay.
There he is.
I'm already at Orson.
Yeah, so
Oh,
are we. We're unloading.
Question I was gonna ask is if you could come help unload.
I am actively going to sell mine.
Okay. Do you mind helping when you're done? Or are you getting off?
I can help for a little bit.
Okay.
We're not even done unloading the RMC yet. Imagine 10 hours of doing this, Limbo.
I think we should leave the snappable stuff snapped. Auto unload it if it were my call. Because most of the valuable stuff is not snapped. It's just CN snapped.
Yeah, I'll get it later.
Let's see. Blanking again. Yeah, this just wasn't the plan, Digital. So we were already out in the field, and otherwise we would have multiple atlases in here.
Until yesterday, I had 6 of them in this hangar.
Yeah, it just wasn't the plan. Just kind of morphed into the plan. Salvage hold.
Started out as something we'll put on the list to do in the future, and ended up the future
Yeah.
is now.
I feel like skill issue is the thing that gamers say when they have no rebuttal. It's like,
Skill issue.
no, it's not a skill issue. I mean, I know you're joking, but it's not a skill issue. It's just the fact that
It's a piss poor planning for the event issue.
yeah, we didn't, well, we didn't plan for it. That's the thing. It's like, we just didn't plan for it.
Well, like I said, at the start, well, before you started the stream, it's like, that's something good we'll do on a future thing, and it just kind of ended up being tonight. The future is now, they say.
To each their own, Digital. To each their own. Agree to disagree. I feel like I am just in an endless corridor of 4 SU boxes.
You ain't seen nothing, buddy. You come back next time I got that thing packed, and I'll show you a forest of frickin'
It's like, I think
boxes.
I'm at the end, and then there's more. I mean, I knew I wasn't quite at the end, because it's much deeper
Imagine
cargo.
that whole processing upper deck filled with 8 SCU boxes.
I really think you should just, you should consider getting used to leaving the 8 SU snapped. It's so much nicer, because you don't have to, because they're not hard, they're a pain in the ass to get through that elevator door.
They're not bad. They're not bad. It takes a little trick, but they're not bad. I'm gonna have to move this pile in front of the freight elevator, though.
Yeah, I know you're joking, Digital. I know. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that box like that. Dang it. I think we're gonna stop there. Submit this load. Hope for the best. I have a feeling I didn't hit exit ship on that. Just got to play with the Zeus, but alas, no Evo patch yet. They planned it, but it was scrubbed. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh gosh.
What's the plan? We're just gonna unload the RMC.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Given the time. I mean, I'm just basically I'm just unloading the salvage hold. I don't know what's in the salvage hold, but it's mostly RMC. Alright, running back up. Probably 2 more loads max for the salvage hold.
So I will say this probably will be the most profitable evening in org event history so far.
Yeah, 32 SCU boxes digital is not the way to go. Even if they did, but it's 16 is the max. They're too
Trying to
big.
get 16, I mean, they will fit out that, but trying to maneuver them and wrangle them into and out of the elevators is such a pain in the ass. I don't even use them. I use all 8s
Yeah.
max. 8s and 4s.
How much money do you think we have? You had to get
Probably
eyeball it.
about 4 million. If you include the what you call it, the construction materials, probably about 4 million.
Yeah, I would say this patch for sure. That probably is up there with the highest, if not very close. That's why I do those job reports, because I like to track that. Back in 322, 319, I can't remember what patch it was, but we were making, we'd go out for 4 hours and we'd make like 15 mil because of drug runs. But that was before they nerfed it. We need like an adjusted for inflation in this game. So how much did you make in 322 adjusted for inflation? Yeah, you used to be able to just like yank Weevil eggs from BRTs. You can make so much money. This feels way more balanced than it used to be. I actually prefer it this way. 318, no record. Yeah, he couldn't log in. I'm pretty sure that I came back to the game right after all that. Or maybe that's when I tried to come back to the game and waited a little longer. Alright, salvage hold is empty. think I came back 319. I'm glad that that happened, though. I'm glad that that happened with a smaller player base. Not a small player base, a smaller player base. That's how you learn. You got to make mistakes to learn. Try not to make the same mistakes. But I'm all for mistakes. Keep messing up, CIG. You're going to make a great video game one day. Going to be exactly what you want. We'll get there. Just gonna throw them as far as I can. Oh yeah, tech debt is so hard though. Tech debt's really hard. But I mean, you're right. You do have to learn from that. One thing that concerns me is like they have some pretty seems like they have some pretty strict deadlines, and like that's why things aren't fully baked out. They even said that in a recent or alluded to it in the recent SCL, that like they wanted to get it out, and so things had to kind of not come with the release for that reason, and that does create tech debt, like 100%. But tech debt's hard. It's hard. It's a hard thing to manage. Yeah. But Attack, you make a good point. I don't like or love the 10-year argument though. Because I would not play this game that long if it stayed in this state for forever. Like if they just released it today, I would not play it as long term as something that was more baked out. So I know I'm just a very small sample size. There are many other players, but I am all for like, let me play it, let me learn as you learn as the developer. You learn from my behaviors as a player. I don't really care about how long it takes personally to be released. I don't need an ESRB or whatever the rating administration is for a game. I don't need a rating for the game. Like I could do this for much longer, but I also understand that like there are people that have been playing this much longer than I have, so maybe I'll feel differently in 5-10 years or so. Yeah, I think everybody has their different perspectives, but like I personally, take your time. I am in no rush personally. If they don't feel like it's ready, I'm cool with that. I guess the alternative could be that they release it and patch it, but I just don't think that's their style. Can't be becoming one with walls and a ship and a game's ready. It doesn't. I don't think that that's the best approach. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
move that box someone sat in here, and it's sitting halfway on a square.
Yeah, Scotty, why don't you and I focus on just getting the boxes close and let Davari place them?
That's what I was doing. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
I hadn't moved anything yet.
Did you snap any boxes to the freight elevator?
That's all right. We
No,
got
I
it.
just I stopped for a second so I could fix it for him because I was the last person to touch that box.
Got it. Just today I had somebody say it's been too long now, and because of that, they say it's not an alpha anymore, like it has to do with time or something. Yeah, I mean, if that logic worked, then we'd already have GTA 6. Just let people take the time they want to make the thing that they're trying to make from their vision. Now, if you're a registered institutional investor or something that has an agreement with the company that they're going to deliver on deadlines and you've put money up for those purposes, you do, but we are not shareholders of this game. So, a little bit of a different relationship. You could still have an opinion though, right? There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. That box is just floating there. It's interesting. Hopefully that box stops floating. It is... That's interesting. Yeah, but not investors in the actual sense, though. To where we can hold them to, you know, as like a shareholder, I should say. Like, where we can take over the company. That kind of thing is what I meant, digital. Investors in a general sense, though, yeah. I get that. But it is funny, because I feel like I see myself going down that path a little bit of like return on investment and stuff, and I just have to like reel myself back. It's like it's a video game. I choose to pay for what I want to pay for and wish for the best. Wish for the best. There's not a single time I've played this game in a while where I haven't had fun. So, I guess once I stop having fun, maybe my opinion will change. Box is being real weird. Why did I just fall over? Yeah, Grix. I know, right? The Atlas, it's popped into my brain many, many times. The Atlas was just... They weren't here when we needed them to be here. So... We're just kind of rolling with what we have. The day that we can spawn vehicles, Atlases on the freight elevator, that'd be great. Yeah, and even the phrase, like, I get what you're saying, digital. Even the phrase, like,
I'm gonna move
good
this one.
is so
Where is
subjective.
that?
It's still like locked up and weird.
Okay, I can try to grab it. It was doing weird things to me, too.
I think
Just
I
let me
know
know.
how this is trying to do things.
Just let me know when you're done grabbing it. Are you done?
I'm
Oh.
just I think I know how it's functioning, and
Here, let me grab it.
no, I got it. It's trying to work like it's 0G, but also locked in. So I'm trying to get to the grid.
I don't
Once
know.
it's
The
in the grid-
elevators do this sometimes, Grix.
I didn't touch any of these. Get in the grid. Get in the grid. Get in some version of the grid. This one, okay, this one's coming back out. This one just refuses to. Oh, this one's cooperating. I just don't know why it's not going. No, it's just the one that isn't cooperating, and you ran right into it. Okay, cool. I'm taking this one out. Watch yourselves.
Yeah, the box is like in. I feel like on your screen it's in one spot, and on my screen it's in another spot.
Yeah, heads up.
Hey, sneaky guy, welcome in.
Just gonna let that one do whatever the fuck it's doing. There you go. Yeah, that's why it won't function properly. I think that's when we might have to send down on its own.
There's no Atlas giveaway. It's a whole A. I think you might be thinking of something else digital. But yeah, it's Thursday. End of stream.
Hold on, I'm closer. Is this it?
Yeah, that's everything from the cargo or the salvage hold. I'm gonna leave it up to Davari if he wants to save time and do that or do the snappable stuff. I mean, there's non-snappable stuff, but no, you don't have to be here, digital. I'll give the winner 48 hours to respond to my Twitch whisper. If they don't, I'll re-roll.
I snapped my wrist and it felt pretty good.
We have been doing, I did the first one, do continue to do them, Star Citizen Saturdays. We got into the Discord and we did like a paint pack for people that came out, contributed to the org effort. So we did like I think it's 4 paint pack Skull Crusher. So it's much lower or higher odds because it's a smaller group. So there's other giveaways we do off stream too.
And my brain is not braining. Hold on.
It is late. A lot of brains don't brain this late.
There. I was trying to find a spot in the grid that it would go into.
I am thinking through some stuff for October though, because October is going to be a lighter stream month because of CitizenCon, because I'm going to be there, and then wife and I are going to probably do a week and a half.
I seen
Week
that
and a
coming,
half.
Davari. That's why I'm saying we should wait on this one.
Yeah, just hold that box out here. See if the others will go down.
Oh, they will. The other ones will go down. We have to send this one by itself because it's glitched.
Yeah, sounds good, digital. Jeez, those boxes are yelling at us.
Nope, they do that. Ow.
That box has a mind of its own. Yeah, like on my screen, it's still floating, and you're walking into the cargo elevator. Like it's so weird.
Give it a shot. Let's see if it works.
I'm not touching that
No,
thing.
it's no. I'm telling him to put it down.
Oh, I see. It's not even
Doesn't
in
even
view
register
for me.
anything's in there.
Yeah.
It's not on a grid, but it should still go in.
Thanks for the follow, Stinky Guy. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. You did catch me at end of stream. So, hope to see you
Alright, let's
tomorrow
push
or the
up.
following day. We were just doing RMC, so we just went out and did a big salvage run. And so, yeah, thanks for helping us with the follower goal. Thanks for calling that out, Fiber. It's another milestone. Yeah, we were doing RMC, just salvage stuff. We're gonna go sail.
I'm coming to. I'm just trying to holster. Open your.
I did comment on the low flying. What did I miss though? I did low fly the what do you call it? Argo SRV. And then I said I wanted to low fly my Peregrine. Did you not hear that? Because I don't think I'm losing my mind. I think that's what I said. Unless I said it in my head and didn't say it out loud.
I always want to run the wrong way.
Yeah, that way is I genuinely think that is a part of the reason, like why it's like grocery stores. How often do you go to the left when you walk into a grocery store? Think about it next time you go to a grocery store.
Every time, because the entryway is on the left.
No, I mean like once you get through the entryway, like where do you go in the grocery store? Like it opens up to you. If you go left, you're in a minority on that.
No, in the grocery store, in some of the grocery stores here, the entrance you enter into the left, and then it loops all the way around, starting at like the produce and then breads, and then it goes like up the left towards the back corner, and then it comes all the way across the back, and then the aisles come up and down, coming back
Interesting.
to the center. The checkouts are on like the front right.
That's cool. I've never seen a grocery store laid out like that.
Yeah.
I heard that part. You missed my question I asked, which I just asked again. Did you want to do that sometime or not? Yeah, I said I want to do that sometime with my Peregrine. I thought that was answering the question. Maybe I wasn't clear with that.
Poor guy B. Can't you see how tired he is? Look at the bags under Limbo's eyes.
Oh, I don't have bags underneath my eyes.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
I don't think I get bags underneath my eyes. I think my wife actually hates that. She's like, you don't get bags. I get bags.
Last call for passengers.
Yeah, I'm glad it's chill. Glad it's chill, Stinky. How late is it where you're at? I mean, it's late here too. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I normally do a really, really long stream at least once a month, and I never plan it. Oh, you got here so late. My bad. My bad. I misread that DM. I thought you said it was late there. My bad. Glad you're enjoying it. 9 a.m., so you must be in the UK, if I had to guess?
Not in the UK, but definitely EU.
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere over there.
I think the UK is 8 hours ahead of us.
No, it's not that far ahead.
Not even close.
It's 5 or 6, I think, based on the time of year for me.
For me, UK is usually like 3 or 4 hours ahead.
Yeah, for me it's 5 or 6.
And that's copper, and that's touching Ireland and proper Great Britain.
Which makes me which I had a thought the other day whenever we're whenever I'm at CitizenCon. Like,
Not
I
this
know.
one.
Yeah, it's not this one.
Clear the hatch. Shuttle will be
Davari,
You
it's
can
not that
sell
one.
right up here. You don't have to go to the TDD.
Really? Okay. Learned something new.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
I know you can sell construction materials here. I didn't know you could sell RMC here.
I haven't tried selling RMC here, but I'm going to try now. I've sold construction materials.
Yeah, that probably won't work. Unless it's changed. Close enough, Stanky says. My bad. I said stanky. It's really stinky.
I like how they don't even get a sign. They get this little marker on the floor. It just says Orison Municipal Services.
Yeah. Netherlands. Nice.
Yeah, you're right. I won't take the recycle, but guess how much is there?
How much?
95 SCU.
That's a lot of money.
Hold on, wait, what did it say?
95, I think you said. RMC.
Oh, I not that. Let's go back to this. This will go back to the
What?
spaceport. I have to go down.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Oh, this is Cloudview, guys. Spaceport's up here.
We're not going to spaceport. We're going to Cloudview.
Gotta go Cloudview.
You're right.
to
You're right. You're
TDD.
right. You're right. You're right.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing.
That's why I got like halfway down there. I said, "Oh wait, this goes to the spaceport," and then turned and then pulled a Yui in the middle of the lane.
Yeah, I misheard you.
Yeah.
I thought you said we're going to Spaceport, guys. I misheard you.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
That was a skill issue, yeah. I went the wrong way. I'll take that one. Is it a skill issue, though? If it's not a skill, you can level up.
Actually, that's a fuddled mind because it's a freaking late issue.
Yeah.
Ugh, drugs.
Hi, Cray. How are you doing? Yeah. Sometimes I have a skill issue, like, late at night. I just, just randomly trip.
His brain just has a natural skill issue. It starts
Oh.
lagging.
A walking skill issue.
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
We are selling our RMC. We got about 95 SU of RMC that we're about to sell. And how many CMATs did we have, Davari? I know we have more on the ship, but
There was 12 in there. 13. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way.
I followed you too.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, TDD. We know where to go. We're just all tired. You're
Well, I've
alive.
been going there buying a lot of
Yeah,
guns. and
Digital. Do
stuff,
you see
so-
all these skill issues going on over here?
Yeah, Cray. Yeah, we're at least I'm wrapping up. I don't want to speak for everybody else, but
I'm going to bed. Trying to get a couple hours of sleep before I have to get up and go do stuff. It's 4 now. I want to get up at like 7:30.
"13 SCU unregistered. Won't do anything with it.
yeah, that's
13
that's
1 SCU boxes.
Yep, that's all so that'll be sellable whenever Grix is in our party next time. That's why.
Oh, gotcha.
It's considered stolen. Yep.
Yeah, it says unregistered item.
Welcome in.
1.33
Blami.
million.
Nice. Welcome in, Black Blami. How are you doing? Why did you need to reselect your home?
Hold on, it's letting me sell those other ones one at a time here.
Interesting. Really?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing well, Black. Doing well, Black Plummy. Yeah, it shouldn't let you, Vari. It should be locked
It
to
is.
Grix. It's interesting. Oh, you're asking a question, Cray. My bad. It sounded like you were referring to a prior conversation or something. You needed to reselect your home after the recent update. It's kind of it's just generally a thing that happens at a new patch. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Digital's
won't
got it.
let me sell the last 3 boxes, but it let me sell all but the last 3.
Were they full price too?
Yep.
That's interesting. I've never seen that. But I've also never tried that. Yeah, just choose wisely. Choose wisely, Gray. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Black Plummy. Appreciate you swinging by. We caught the end of the stream, but we'll be back next 2 nights. Don't know if it'll be this late. This is kind of a fluke. And I got into a salvage loop and just kind of rolled with it. Yeah, I agree with Digital on that. I prefer the hangars in Babbage and Orison. They're a bit more spacious.
1.65 million coming to you.
Okay. Let's see. Scott, you have anything you're grinding for? Are you on mute, Scott? Alright, maybe he's AFK. At least I don't hear him. Just amazed that I ended the night without losing this armor.
Yeah, you still got your armor. I didn't crash you in the station.
Oh, I was worried a little bit there on approach. All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap. I will be back here in a moment, Discord.
All right.
All right, it is 3:16, almost 3:20 in the morning here on the East Coast. So we're gonna call it long stream tonight. We'll see. We'll see the length of the other ones. Most likely, probably longer this week than scheduled, but maybe not as late as this. We also have a giveaway we're wrapping up on, oh gosh, Thursday. We're giving away the whole A plus 3 paints. So if you want to be included in the odds for that giveaway, just go ahead and do exclamation header giveaway. I am going to go ahead and give tickets away here in a second for anybody that wants to enter. Before I give those tickets away, getting the tickets at the end of the stream like this actually gives you the minimum amount of tickets. I believe I have it set at 6 to get a full hour or something like that. Minimum tickets for the giveaway. So you enter now and you're brand new to it, you will have a chance. Let me see here. Yeah, Fiber, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out for the stream. Black Palami, appreciate you as well. Stinky Guy, it's nice to meet you too, Black and Stinky. I think that you guys were both first-time chatters, so thanks for swinging by. Love to see you again. Sometimes when I stream really late like this, I get to meet new folks in different time zones, so it's really cool. Nice to meet y'all. If any of you likes to do org stuff, or just hang out with people off stream as well, we do Star Citizen Saturday. We also hang out in stream or after stream in the Discord as well, so you're welcome to come hang out with us. If I could spell, it is late. There's our information for our Discord. Also, if you are in a different time zone and you do plan, maybe across the pond from the States, and you do plan on going to CitizenCon, love to meet as many people as possible. Would love to kind of know if you'd want to meet, like just coordinate. We can coordinate at the event, or catch up in the live stream. I'll be hopping in and out of Discord throughout from the panels. Do you want to do a quick scroll through my chat? I always like to do this at the very end. Obviously, we've had a pretty active chat tonight, so just want to say thank you to the people that were active in chat most recently. We had Ender, Dyer, Digital. Who else did we have? Doing a quick scroll. Attack Cat, Grix, Stinky Guy. Who else am I missing? Dark Flame, Fiber Limpa, 2 Cray. Great to see you, Cray. And of course, Black Palami. I don't think I missed anybody. But if I did, also want to give a shout out to lurkers. You do not have to be active in chat to matter here, so thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Like I said, our giveaway is Thursday for the whole A+3 paints. Winner will get 48 hours to respond. We will roll a different winner if they do not respond. So you don't technically have to be here, but the more you're here, the more tickets you get. It's a watch-based giveaway. So if you haven't already seen, there's the information on that. And I'm going to give out those tickets like I said. Okay. There we press the wrong button. Guys, it is yeah, Tech Cat. I know. It's like in my brain, I know. But that's not what I typed. And I always do it backwards. There we go. Got it. I did it, guys. I did it. All right. Let's go find somebody to raid. I've got a list here that I'm gonna pull from. Let's see who's live on Star Citizen. Maybe somebody I haven't rated before. Maybe somebody smaller streamer. Preferably English. Black Palami, I'll go ahead, since you were just right past that, I will go ahead and give you those tickets manually, just so you can get it on that, because I know you just barely missed me giving those tickets out. So that way you'll be, I think I spelled that right. Yeah, Black Palami, yeah. That way you're, since you were here at the end of the stream, I just want to make sure you get those. All right, I'm gonna pick a streamer that's currently streaming Star Citizen. Sometimes it is hard to tell. If you are a streamer, always put your language in your tags. That's a pretty critical thing. Sometimes it is challenging to tell at this hour. I'm trying to. Okay, I've got someone. We're gonna raid. Yeah, you're welcome, Black Palami. Thank you. That'll bring you up to par with everybody we just gave tickets out to. Yeah, having that in your tags is so important. So important. Also, shout out to our followers for this stream. Stinky Guy, Citizen Chad, Solarix Car, Millsy Projects, General Horsch, Bite Size Hobbit, Manga Reader, and Jadu Cat. Really appreciate y'all hanging. Really appreciate y'all following. Let's get this raid going. It's not required, Attack Cat. I know, you'd think it would be. Alright, we're gonna raid I cannot speak. Spazzy McGee. That's who we're raiding. We're gonna get that raid going. If you're new here, some of you already know if you've been around for a while, but this is what we do in chat. To the limbo. And if you can finish that, you just got extra cool points with me. All right, guys. I'm going to peace out, grab some sleep before the job tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it again. Take care.